Hello everyone, welcome back to a Born Again original. This time it's going to be on Ariana Grande and her just influence on the world right now. Um, some other stuff will be thrown in there as well, but just going to talk about her. I just want to start this off by, you know, thanking everybody for returning and watching again and doing all that. I just really appreciate it. Um, as always, if you have anything you want me to cover, leave it in the comments. I'll do my best to honor it for sure. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Alright everyone, so for the start of this video, you're probably wondering why we're looking at Maria Orsic. She was a Vril Society member, and she, which is a secret society that the Nazis used to create like advanced weaponry such as UFOs and all that stuff. She was part of it. She was their main medium making these ships and doing all these things for them. So we're going to look at this explanation and then I'm going to show you the connection I drew between her and Ariana Grande.
Maria Orsic led
Pay attention to her ponytail.
an amazing life and changed the course of world history forever. If what we know today is true, she was instrumental in unleashing the most destructive war in human history. My name is Alexander, and it was my goal to find out whether Maria Orsic was a woman with remarkable spiritual power, an adventuress with rampant imagination, or a ruthless tool for the Nazi regime, whether she was a beauty or a beast. Never in history has science progressed with such giant leaps, atomic and atomic bomb. Hermann Orbert, one of the founding fathers of rocketry and astronautics, Solar Society, view, which include.
So this is going to be the Dual Society, I believe, the cult that they were using like demons to help them out.
Amongst its members, the future Nazi leaders Himmler, Hess, and probably even Hitler. The Solar Society had a special branch for female mediums, employing remote viewing and other spiritual techniques to obtain information from other galaxies and dimensions. This group was led by a woman called Maria Orsic, who reportedly received messages from another galaxy, from those who had once engineered the human race. Her mysterious drawings launched the search for new energy forms and resulted in experiments to manipulate gravity, space, and time. There are hundreds, if not thousands, of internet sites where the name of Maria Orsic can be encountered. And yet, the most important questions remain unanswered. Where did her visions come from, and where did they lead her? Was she behind the rise of Germany, or its ultimate fall? Did she, in fact, exist? My book is an attempt to recount what really happened, or might have happened.
Okay, so either way, you have an idea of who this woman is now. She was a very powerful occultist. She was a woman, a very powerful witch. She was dealing with demonic entities, possibly possessing her, allowing her to see these things, okay? Very interesting stuff. And so, when this woman left for, left the public eye, left whatever, she wrote letters to the groups that she was working with that nobody's staying here, everybody's going to Antarctica, okay? So in these letters there's a logo in the top right corner that just caught my eye. So if you want to actually learn about where I'm finding this information, I posted a channel in my regular text posts. It's I think it should be 808 Encino. It's Robert Zephyr. He's got a lot of videos on this topic, and that's where it kind of came to mind, where I made this connection. So anyway, we're going to go on to why I made this connection and Ariana Grande and her religion itself and all that.
The goddess.
So this popped up on the screen when he was saying, oh yeah, this is the letter she left. that looks a lot like a silhouette of Ariana Grande. So it makes you wonder if they're using their hair, like when you do in the straight ponytail like that, is maybe as an antenna for the spiritual realm. Maybe that's what they're trying to get at for that. So anyway, yeah. So we're gonna go into Ariana Grande and how she looks pretty much exactly like that silhouette. So as you can see, her hair is back exactly like that long ponytail. We see the MK Ultra butterflies on her. This woman's been in Hollywood since she was very young. You know, she's obviously, but they're modeling it after these legendary, like, Nazis, right? It's very interesting. So just whenever you see women with like super long hair like that, and they just grow it out immensely long, and they're also into witchcraft, it actually does give them powers. And as we can see here, she's also a very powerful witch. Boom. Ariana Grande. She is known for high ponytails and diva-like ways. You know, they took up Kabbalah, and she credits Kabbalah for her success. And you know, pretty much most witchcraft actually has roots in Kabbalah because it's so ancient. Maybe Kabbalah has roots somewhere else, but because I believe there's Babylonian Kabbalah or Babylonian Talmud. Either way, it's evil stuff. Um, Kabbalah is essentially self-enlightenment. It is going to be, um, you know, pretty much the same as New Age, just repackaged a different form. You're going to be looking for enlightenment, like I said. You're going to be seeking Luciferian ideals. She said that because her brother's gay, she was told that God didn't love him, and I was like, okay, that's not cool. Yeah, better go practice stuff with demons. But I would assume that she was told to say this to make people like hate Christianity, right? And all that. And so we're gonna go to the next thing I found interesting about Ariana Grande. Ariana Grande said she encountered the devil's energy after an infamous cemetery, or at an infamous cemetery. So we see she just sorry. She had a demonic experience after they went to a haunted castle, also known as one of the seven gates to Earth. Alrighty, fair enough. I've had a ghost demon experience. I felt the sick, overwhelming feeling of negativity over the car, and we smelled sulfur, which is a sign of a demon. There's a fly in the car randomly, which is a sign of a demon. This is scary. Let's leave. I don't know about flies being signs of demons or anything like that. I know sulfur for sure. People smell sulfur, that could be a sign of demonic spirit, but sometimes demonic spirits are even more subtle than that. They can come in any form. They come as an angel of light too, right? They're not always there to scare you. Sometimes they're there to help you. So, very interesting. The next day I tried to send a picture to my manager. The file can't be sent. 666 megabytes. Just more demonic stuff they're sewing in. Who even knows if the story is true or if she's trying to make the more demonic side of the occult, or not the occult, but the more demonic side, that like the blatant darkness, more obvious to people. Like, so when they're looking for the signs of a demon, they're not looking for someone who will lead you away from God or someone who will tell you lies about the gospel. They're looking for someone who smells like sulfur or there's flies around. That could be a thing to just kind of dumb people down with the spiritual warfare a little bit. Yeah. And so with that, we're gonna end this video off. We're gonna watch a music video together. It's gonna be something about the light returning. And I can almost guarantee it's not the right light. It's probably going to be a demonic light. It's probably the false light returning to Earth. So here we go. So I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I watched a little bit of the music video and I'm glad that I didn't record it because it was not that interesting. Um, what's more interesting to me is the lyrics, and we can't even listen to the song without me getting flagged anyway. So we got the lyrics here. Nicki Minaj talking about doing some stuff. So the darkness is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. And what they mean by that is before the flood in Noah's time, the whole world was basically worshiping demons and possibly being amongst demon slash human hybrids, right? Like the Nephilim. So that would have been like the light for them, the light age, the golden age for them when gods were amongst men. So the light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. So the false light of those gods is coming back to retake the world they had before, that the evil god of the Bible, which would be the darkness, had taken from them through the flood and through, just being a just God. So the light is coming to take back everything the darkness stole. And they believe, that's Gnosticism, right? They believe that our God is a false God. They believe there's a bunch of gods that are set equal. It's very, very confusing. Gnosticism at its core. But that is what they believe. So, with that being said, a big part of Gnosticism is gathering the points of light. So, I don't know what that actually means. I would assume it means like ancient wisdom, but I don't know. So, the light is coming to take back everything darkness stole. Whole world's worshipping Satan, worshipping demons, worshipping, themselves. That's going to be as in the days of Noah. So that's why they want to return to that age. So I'm pretty sure that's probably the only interesting lyric of the song. Oh, she's still talking. She just keeps going. Okay. I'm not trying to glow at all. Light's coming to take back the darkness. Yep. Okay, so anyway, we're going to go from there. We're going to go into the next segment of the video. So we see Ariana Grande with covering her eyes. She's blinded. She's in the occult. She's, you know what I mean? She's probably being handled by someone at the moment. But whenever you see these eyes being covered, people are compromised. They're in the occult. They're admitting they're blind to the light. Which makes sense. And then you got her cover, which is her newest album, which is going to be Eternal Sunshine, which would be, the false light, eternal sunshine, do what thou wilt, age of Horus, age of light, right? Makes sense. So maybe we'll see if this music video has anything interesting to offer. And if not, we're going to call it a video right there. I can't listen to this with audio. Brighter days. We see the light above her head there. The sun there. Right above on the poster behind her head. That could mean enlightenment. I don't I'm just saying it, putting it out there. That could mean enlightenment. Okay, so zooms out. They're saying you can erase people from your memory. So what's very interesting too is so for MK Ultra they can erase your memories as well and mess with your head and do all that. So it's just interesting that she would be in a video about erasing her memories. One eye symbolism there. The left eye is for the eye of Horus, maybe? I'm not an expert in these ancient religions, but. And then we see the checkerboard floor on there, the Masonic tile, just showing who's sponsoring this video. Right? Very, very, very interesting. So they're trying. She's erasing that memory from her mind, which is like painful, actually, to kind of think about. Is that a lot of women and a lot of not of women, like grown women. I shouldn't say that. A lot of teenagers who are gonna be like going through breakups and stuff is gonna be like, "Oh man, this is such a good idea." Um, let's let these people mess with our brains and all that jazz. But it's not good. It's letting the enemy into your mind. Get some snow angels. Some more one eye symbolism there. It's gone. She's in the memory alone. Fair enough. We're going to fast forward a little bit. Birthday candles and whatnot. Alright, so either way, we see that she's pushing an agenda of using technology to make someone lose their memories, or like get rid of things that are too painful, get rid of trauma, So one sec here, I'm just gonna get to the next page that I want. And so with that being said, there's a lot of things that in my life I've done just through growing up that I could have done better too, right? But whenever we feel this way, whenever we feel regret or we feel these things, these feelings, it's just important to remember that our mistakes do not define us. The things people do to us do not define us. So rather than wishing you can erase a memory or erase something you did in the past, it's better to move forward and to just praise God that you have a second chance at life and that you're still breathing, right? If you've done terrible things and you regret it, Jesus loves you still. If he's in your heart, if you've done things and you regret them, just move forward. Don't let the enemy suck you back into your old life or how you felt during those times, because it's not real. You're not your past. It doesn't define you as a person. As long as you move forward and continue to work on yourself and treat others with love and respect, you're doing the world a service, because there's not a lot of people who do that. And so with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I'll be uploading more videos in the next few hours here. Gotta get myself situated. Pick what topics I want to talk about. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. You're much appreciated. This channel is growing. It's growing pretty fast. Like each week we check in. I do the subscriber count for you guys just to see how far we've come in the last week. we're gaining up to 10 subs a week, which is absolutely amazing, you guys. Thank you all, and bye for now.